Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46!
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's incomplete. Scary ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jack Sanborn on the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down. Now it's McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. They couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's made by Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect. It's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he's in! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, 49ers 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 35-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. And even 50 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Get set. Get set.
On second down, Purdy. Take this into the end zone. What a run. Brock Purdy. Touchdown. 49ers. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it, and he gets in for the two-point conversion, and the lead bumps up to 7.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. And now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Prescott on first down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On first and 10, Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from 37, here's second down and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
A gain of 17.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Williams, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Prescott. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third and goal for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal. Prescott. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play fake to McCaffrey. Down, Purdy. Forced out wide. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Kaiir Elam.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
First down, Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. They bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is third down.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Dak to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll take this down to the 47. Deron Bland with the tackle.
Now 2nd and 6.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Sanborn. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Inside the 40. Still going. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play for the Cowboys. It covers 63 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. runs straight ahead with McCaffrey. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You're not.
And they run once more with McCaffrey. He'll manage only a couple. McMurray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
Purdy. Moving left. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. On the play fake, Jack. Flush to his right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
We go 47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Moving outside the pocket. That's down the field for Lamb. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
49ers 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set. Up.
On first and 10, Purdy. Downfield, he's got Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Outside. Start.
A first down throw for Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Get set. 18.
Purdy now on second down. Forced out wide. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Airing one out for Bourne. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Guerrero on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set, get set. Up.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll look forward for a couple. The Devian Clowney there in run support.
29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He'll buy time left. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
3rd and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Outside.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
Prescott now. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now Prescott, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Up.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Throw on the run is complete. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Outside. Start.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another 49ers first down.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
A gain of 5.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
To throw is down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on fourth down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. They bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is...
Here's Prescott. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
So
line.
we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Get set, get set. 18.
On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Again, it's McCaffrey. From the 33, here's second down and 9.
At the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Play action there. Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
Get set, get set. Love it. Final rounds up.
Here's Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They convert with a gain of 15.
And it's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Get set, stop.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Kill. Yeah.
Prescott on first down. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. On first and 10, Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. He'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This taken at the 5.
Sky Moore on the return. The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup.
Get set.
Second and 6.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Now
it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One last shot now for Purdy. He'll air it out down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.